40 minutes they were talking to him before he actually lit the place up. It happened. It's unfortunate. It's sad.
Now at 5, an arson suspect barricades himself inside a Rancho Cordova home before setting it on fire while still inside.
And Drone 13 captured that fire, sending plumes of gray smoke high into the sky, seen from blocks away.
On the ground, what a scene. Our cameras capturing the moment the suspect walked out, or more likely was carried out on that stretcher to the hospital after he was taken into custody. We start with that crazy scene today. Thanks for joining us. I'm Tony Lopez.
And I'm Marley Ginter. We've got a lot to unpack in this one. Quite the scene. It happened at a home on Ramsgate Way in Rancho Cordova. This is just off Highway 50.
That's where we find your reporter covering Sacramento County, Tori Apodaca. Tori, what are you learning about this?
That suspect has not been identified yet, Tony and Marley, but he was taken to the hospital and later will be booked in jail. But just take a look at the massive destruction left behind this home, a total loss that investigators say that suspect set on fire after he was barricaded inside. It was quite a wild scene. Take a look at how it all unfolded. An arson suspect surrendering to the Sacramento County Sheriff's Office with the help of some less than lethal beanbag shots. After barricading inside his home for hours that investigators say he set fire to.
I don't know what happened. This is way outrageous.
Sac Metro Fire says the suspect set his neighbor's car on fire at around 7:30 Friday morning, and that's why the sheriff was called out to investigate. Detectives discovered he was wanted for starting at least 2 other fires over the past few days. Hiding out inside his home, his alleged streak of starting fires continued with this one.
Fire is an extremely dangerous situation we're going to be in. We need you to exit through the front door.
We heard countless commands from the sheriff's office to try to get the suspect out of the fully engulfed home, as Sac Metro Fire focused on keeping it from spreading to surrounding homes.
It's really ironic that the sheriff just announced that they're not going to respond to mental, right? And here is a mental.
I asked the sheriff's office about this. So if it wasn't for that arson call, the car on fire, would the Sac Sheriff's Office had responded? But it says the arson suspect made this a criminal investigation, not a mental health call.
For him barricaded in the house by himself, we wouldn't have come out.
I warned some of the young school-age kids that walk through in the mornings to stay on that side of the street and walk, because you never know with this guy.
Neighbors say the suspect had been threatening them lately, asking them to stay off the sidewalk near his home, and even got physical with an elderly lady.
I do know that he does have a criminal history. He is a veteran.
Carted away on a gurney. After the hospital, he'll be back behind bars. Now, the Sacramento County Sheriff's Office could not tell us what that criminal record is, but again, everything unfolding here this morning into the afternoon. Truly no other word to describe it but wild. That's what neighbors who have been walking around this area have been telling us. Children, elderly people. There's a lot of people that were impacted by all of this unfolding this morning. We, of course, will stay on top of it as we learn more about exactly what the motive was to everything that happened.
Yeah, we captured pretty much every element of that story, right? From the moment that it happened.
Unbelievable.
Tori, thank you. Great job out there in Rancho Cordova with that news we've been tracking all day long.